What's up, fam? Are we in World War III already? I promise you I have one of the craziest shows on YouTube for you this morning. Happy Sunday. We're going to go into a political show this morning. We're going to talk about an article that has gone so under the radar. There is something happening where we could actually be in World War III right now. And so if you don't believe that, you should probably watch the rest of this video because this is absolutely crazy stuff. So if you're interested in some of this political stuff, if you're interested in crypto, if you're interested in macro, if you're interested in the money printer, if you're interested in any of that stuff, come back to this channel every single day. Yesterday I was sick. I don't know if you can tell. I'm still kind of sick. But do me a favor, guys. When you watch one of these big videos, smash the like button on this video. Not for your boy Grant Cardone, for me. Because I make these videos every single day in 2 languages. Share this with someone who could actually help. And again, go check out the Spanish channel if you speak Spanish. If tú hablas español, go check this out. I think I'm going to have a really, really wild video for you guys today. So are you guys ready? Did you smash the like button? Seriously, I'm kind of begging at this point because it is a crazy bear market. No one really cares about anything. Everyone's just like, screw the market. But this is the time to focus. So if you know that this is the time to focus on your wealth, on making money, and on what's actually happening in the world when everyone else is not paying attention, it is time to pay attention, right? So if you know that, will you do me one favor? Just smash the like button and share this with someone if this article speaks to you, because this is crazy. We had this thing happen this week, okay? U.S. developers were absolutely kicked out of China. This is not and I bet you're already a little bit surprised. World War III with Russia, right? World War III with nukes. No. World War III already with China. The U.S. government's new export controls are wreaking havoc on China's chip industry. This thread right here went viral. Go read it. It's from Jordan Snyder. But what it is a translation of a thread that's in Mandarin, and it is about how the United States, every single United States citizen. This is so big. So pay attention. Okay, I know this sounds boring, but it's not. Lots of people don't know what happened yesterday. To put it simply, Biden has forced all Americans working in China to pick between quitting their jobs and losing American citizenship. Every American executive and engineer working in China's semiconductor manufacturing industry resigned yesterday. They already resigned. This is past tense, guys. Paralyzing Chinese manufacturing overnight. One round of sanctions from Biden did more damage than all 4 years of performative sanctioning under Trump. Although American semiconductor exporters had to apply for licenses, blah, 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 with the new Biden sanctions, all American suppliers of IP blocks, components, and services departed overnight, cutting off all service to China. Long story short, every advanced semiconductor company is currently facing comprehensive supply cutoff, resignations from all American staff, and immediate operations paralysis. This is what annihilation looks like. China's semiconductor manufacturing industry was reduced to zero overnight. Complete collapse. No chance of survival. Wow. Okay. You're probably like, Kale, why does this matter? You know what a semiconductor is? A semiconductor is what runs this beautiful supercomputer in your pocket. It's what runs this beautiful thing. It's what, here, I'm going to make my face bigger. It's what runs this amazing thing. Semiconductors. This thing right here. This Kindle, this thing that you can read books on, it runs the computer that you're watching this video on. It runs everything. It literally runs our governments. It runs our cloud. It runs our internet. It runs everything. The semiconductor is the world, and it's the future too. It's the future of AI. It's the future of data. It's the future of everything. And we have the United States basically taking an axe to China's industry right overnight. And the reason and the way they've done this is because China got all of its people from us. They went into Silicon Valley and they said, hey, come work for me, come work for me, come work for me. So any U.S. citizen who brought all of that technology over to China now had to quit and come back to the U.S. or else they would lose their citizenship. This is also in the FT article, World's Top Chip Equipment Suppliers Halt Business with China. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny that this article went under the radar? This is one of the biggest developments I've ever seen. I mean, you're talking about going to economic World War III with China, because you're saying the most important thing, the semiconductor industry, we are going to reduce it to zero overnight. We're not talking about, we stopped buying Chinese teddy bears off of Amazon. No, we are not allowing you to create semiconductors, which determines whether your country has a future. Wow. And it's just so weird if you Google this, if you Google U.S. China developers, U.S. China AI, none of these articles are the correct articles. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? How something like this could just go so under the radar. Look over here, COVID. Look over here, Russia, Ukraine. Woo. Meanwhile, the biggest act of economic warfare in, 20 years just happened overnight in China. Okay, and so what does this mean? You have all this talk of not only do you have this happening in China, which could probably, it has something to do with Taiwan. I'm not sure what the angle is here, but Taiwan also creates chips, right? Remember there's all this tension in Taiwan. And so go watch this video too. This is from Trader University. He's amazing. I don't even know the guy, but this is the video on the same topic, which gave me the idea. And he's talking about how the events, this is similar to, I don't want to get everyone scared here, but like seriously, Pearl Harbor, World War II started because the U.S. put a embargo on the Japanese oil, right, on all imports into China, including war supplies. This move prompted the United States to embargo all oil exports, which led the Japanese economy to be in a very, very tough place, which is why they attacked on Pearl Harbor. So we're doing kind of the same thing, an economic sanction here on China that is so brutal that it could lead to something worse. Meanwhile, okay, so if that was interesting to you, do me one favor, because that is something that not a lot of people are talking about. Please smash the like button. That's just crazy. And go do your own research on this. This is crazy. Meanwhile, we have Russia and Ukraine, right? We have Putin could escalate the prospect of nuclear Armageddon with nuclear weapons. This is Biden saying this. Like our fearless leader is talking about, they're trying to make it normal. Guys, it's just so weird. I can't put my finger on it, but it's almost like these guys want to ruin everything. It's like they want you to let your kids change their sex when they're 5 years old. They want you to do all of these things and worry about all of these stupid things in life. And they also are trying to make it normal. It's COVID forever. And then it's also nuclear weapons. Oh, it's not that big a deal. Like this guy is saying, this is one of the analysts is saying there's a 10 to 20% likelihood that Russia might use a nuke. 10 to 20%. Guys, why is no one talking about this? Why is no one yelling? What is happening? If you had said there was a 10 to 20% chance of a nuke happening when Trump was president, do you think there'd be a few more articles about it? You think people would be in the streets? You think there'd be a couple protests? I don't know. I don't see any protests. I don't see anyone out and about. What the fuck? What is going on? Wake up, people. 10 to 20% chance of a nuke? What is going on here? Okay, and then another weird thing. If you Google how much money have we sent to Ukraine, it's very hard to find. There's no ticker, there's no exact tracker, but I found this on ABC. This is probably totally low. We just sent another $725 million last week, adding a flurry of assistance to Ukraine, and it says in this article that we've given over $17.5 billion so far. I think it's a lot more than that, to be honest. I bet there's a lot more that's gone under closed doors. But the fact that you can't even find out how much money I can't raise my voice because I'm sick, but you can't even figure out how much money we've sent to these idiots. And just to fund nuclear war that they're trying to make us used to. And then you have articles like this, like this one. Russia and NATO are both holding nuclear drills despite rising tensions. Why do they keep escalating this? Is it because they want to destroy the world? It's not that Russia had these exercises planned. NATO is planning a big nuclear exercise starting next week. And Russia is just responding in turn. We are the ones aggressing. We are the ones sending money. We are the ones pushing for this and trying to normalize this. It's effing weird, man. I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. Asia sale, and then, okay, so let's just summarize. We're going to economic war against China. No one's talking about it. You can't even hear about it. The only way to hear about it is to come to channels like this. It's fucking crazy. This is semiconductors. This is crazy, okay? This action against China is economic World War III. It just happened. It's already done. Then you have 10 to 20% chance of using a nuke. No one's talking about it. No riots in the streets. Nothing's happening. No one's worried, I guess. I don't know. What? And then, not only that, you have economic warfare against the entire world. Asia sails into headwinds from rate hikes, war, and we're going to focus on the rate hikes. This is what I focus on mostly on this channel. Macroeconomics, the Federal Reserve, the money printer. Well, whenever the Fed keeps raising rates, like the Fed is declaring war on inflation, it could lead straight to recession. When the Fed raises rates, guess what happens? It crushes everyone. And this article is from 8 months ago. China warns the West 8 months ago, mind you, 8 months ago, China warns the West against rapid interest rate hikes. Z says that major economies need to be wary of negative spillovers hitting the global recovery. This was 8 months ago. How's that going for you, Z? Let's check in on the Chinese yuan. This, ever since the United States started raising rates, look at the Chinese yuan against the dollar. Okay, I'm gonna lay this out. This is what actually happened. This is when we started raising rates here. Okay, this is when we started raising rates here. The Chinese yuan got crushed against the dollar, absolutely crushed. Then the Chinese government had to step in and print money. I'm just gonna put printed a ton of money right here, and boom, the Chinese yuan went back up to equal to where it was before. Look at this. It's almost too good. Like, it's almost like something artificial happened here. We crushed the yuan. The Chinese government had to print money. So what does this lead to? What is this? What is this right here? What is this space? This is what you call war. This is called economic war. The United States raises rates. It crushes other currencies. Same exact thing happened with the Great British Pound. Look at this. Okay, Great British Pound. The United States raises rates, crushes other currencies, other countries. This affects everything, by the way, not just the currencies. It affects everything. The Great British government had to intervene down here, and they still haven't been able to get their currency back up. Same thing with the euro. Let's look at the euro. Euro straight down against the dollar. So you have the United States waging literal economic war against the world with the money printer and with the Federal Reserve. And so I don't know what the summary of this video is, other than pay attention, wake up, bring attention to these articles that the mainstream media will bury. You can't even Google this shit and find it. There's nothing. No one is scared. No, like, the media isn't talking about this. The media is not. I mean, imagine if Trump was in office. That's all I like to. It's not even that man, this isn't even. Obviously, I would rather have Trump than this guy. I'll just go ahead and say that. Obviously, because it'd be better to have a gorilla in the office than this guy. But I mean, it's not even about Trump versus Biden. It's just how corrupt is the media right now that there is nothing being said about this shit. That you can't find this article. The fact that you can't find how much money we spent in Ukraine. The fact that the general public doesn't know that we're fighting an economic war on 3 different fronts. We're screwing their semiconductors. We are threatening. I mean, we're escalating nuclear tensions with Russia, and we're sanctioning them, and we are declaring war on all their currencies with rate hikes. What are these people trying to do? That's my question. Share this with someone so we can work together on this, and let me know if you like videos like this. But what are these leaders trying to do? Are they at this point? I have to ask the question: are they trying to destroy America? Are they trying to send us into World War III? Are we in a World War III, like the start, like the economic part, and eventually it leads to the bombs going off part? What is going on? I just want to talk about it. I just want to bring attention to it. So share this with someone if this at least made you think. Love you. All right, bye.